Welcome to Dumo Plays. I am Dumo, and today, some Clash of Clans content, but instead of being on my main base Testville, I'm going to go over to my alt base Dumo. Now, the reason for the video today is that Clan Games has started, and I wanted to show a quick way to rack up a bunch of clan points. I actually do this farming as well. So, in the challenges, I currently have one selected for elixir pumps. 8 pumps, I think it was 8 hours. We're going to just punch that out really quickly, and then we're going to try to select one of these other ones to do. Good chance it's probably going to be the goblins. Alright, let's go take a look and see what we get. For starters, I'm going to be using my queen for almost all of this. I also have a bunch of goblins made up. So, as we can see, we have a bunch of stuff here that's open. We're just going to start here. We're going to take out these 2 collectors, and then we're actually just going to leave. There's nothing much more to it. So you can use this at pretty much any town hall level. It works best 9 and under, I find. And anything low level games is, or low rank games is really what you're looking for in this. There we go. We have 2. Our queen, as you can see, is still up and ready to go. So we're just going to jump right back in, get another couple of pumps. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's great. We have a bunch lined up. So we're just going to drop our queen and take a few. And this can actually end our games off, or this challenge off. So I'm just going to drop a bunch of goblins. I'm going to protect the queen so we have her for the next round. We have what we need. We're just going to leave. Now with this, I'm not worried whatsoever about my loot gain. I'm just trying to get points in this, but you can do this as well for loot. So now that that one's out of the way, oh, we can take a look at this. 2 dark spell factories. We can punch that out pretty quick, so we're going to do that. And we're actually going to fix our army up. Or we only need 2 giants. Okay, there we go. That fixes a bunch of that up. We'll get the goblins fixed up. And we are a little bit over on the giants right now. But that's perfectly fine. That's all going to get sorted out soon. So let's go in and find our 2 dark spell factories. A lot of times, especially down in these low leagues, things are going to be out of the base. Oh, Town Hall 7, that doesn't have what we're looking for. Oh, here's a fairly common site. Again, nice easy town hall there for us to take. And that's what we're looking for right there. You know what, while we're here, might as well take a little bit of dark, some gold. We'll even take a little bit up here just for fun. Drop her, pop her ability for a few seconds. We'll fire off the king just in case he took any damage. That way there he doesn't have any rest time. The idea when we're doing this is to make sure the queen doesn't have any downtime. And I should have actually put my goblins out front here. There we go, that'll fix all that up. So we'll end up using some giants there in a little bit to free it up and get our numbers fixed back up. Nice heart-shaped base. Let's see what we have here to work with. Oh, right down here. We'll just drop in, pop the ability, and we're done. And just like that, we're 175 points added. Let's take a look here. Ooh, no spells. 3 stars, no spells. We can do that nice and quickly. Let's jump right back in. We can also do no heroes really quickly as well, just because we have our goblins going. Let's take a look. Oh, that's perfect. We'll drop our queen in the back. Oh, Tesla pops up, so we're going to take care of that as fast as we can, because we don't want to have very much downtime with our queen. We'll pop her ability to get her health back full, and we're going to quit out. If you end up losing the queen if you end up losing the king for a few raids, that's not a big deal. The queen's the big important one. So let's go back in. We'll see if we can find another base with an unprotected town hall. Oh, that looks promising. There it is down at the bottom. Let's drop our queen again. And we have another Tesla popped up. That's kind of annoying, but it's no big deal. We're going to drop a couple giants here just to tank and make sure the queen can do her job. Now we could drop goblins all around the top there. Get a bunch of loot if we really wanted to, but I don't really care about it right now, so... Oh, queen's taking a lot of damage here. That's not good. Oh well, we'll quit out. And that's 2 of 3. The queen's going to be 8 minutes. The king's going to be... What do we have here? Another 4-ish minutes. So we're just going to go in. And we're going to have to run this with just goblins. Which is no big deal. We can do this pretty easily. Make up a few new goblins. We'll go right back in. Okay, that's not going to help us out very much. We could get it, but it's not worth the time that we'll spend down. Same with this. I mean, we could drop right down there, but that's probably going to be a bunch of damage. It's a bunch of splash damage. I don't really feel like dealing with it right now, so we're just going to move out. Nope. And sometimes it's going to take a few tries to find something. You definitely can't take a Town Hall 10. Yeah, that's going to be a little harder. Maybe we should have gone with the Town Hall 8. That was semi-open anyways. But just remember, you can almost, like this, you can always find something easier than this. Especially down at the low levels. You just got to keep searching. Oh, and here we go. Right there at the end. Let's drop a few there. We'll wait for that to run out, and then we'll have our 3 stars without any spells used. There we go. And that was quite a few points too. Now we're looking down. We could go after the queen. That's not a hard one to do. There's donations. But I think what we're going to go for right now, we're going to get 4 stars using at least 20 goblins. So we got to make sure that we have lots of goblins built up, and that they're in the front of the queue. And let's head right in. That's not going to work for us. Again, we're going to do the same thing, just instead of needing the queen to do everything, we're just going to do it all with the goblins because we need to use them anyways. And this would be the exact same thing, except you can use a few less goblins, as it would be if they wanted no heroes. Alright, it'll give us something in a minute, and if not, we're just going to start dropping a single goblin, or even a single giant and quitting out, just to keep things moving along. We'll drop down a little lower, and the lower you go, the easier it is. Oh, that's almost usable. And I could take a lot of these. With goblins, you can punch into the town hall easy enough. But it's the rebuild time of your spells and your troops. You're trying to limit that as much as possible so you can keep moving. Again, as you can see down here, there's lots of loot sitting outside of the base to grab. I'm just not interested in it right now. Alright, let's see here. So we're going to have to go down to 107 here. There we go, and that'll do 20 goblins. We got what we wanted. We'll let them run around, take a few hits while they grab a tiny bit of loot on the outside there. And that's going to pretty much do it for us. I don't think it was much, but you're spending on the goblins. Might as well make them worth it. There we go. It's not too bad for a few seconds. 22 and 50,000. So we just got 3 more to go. Oh, that's looking promising. Right over there. Again, we're going to go down to the 107 left. And that Tesla shouldn't bother us at all. And there's a little bit of loot on the outside, so we'll let them hit that a couple times and just see what we get out of it. And they're on a wall, so that's going to be that. Again, nice and quick. Very simple. And we'll head right back in. Oh, and our king is back. Ready for some action. Oh, right down there. There's another good one. So again, we're going to get right back down to the 107 mark. And this should be more than enough. There we go. Cut it a little close, but it's all good. We got what we wanted. And again, plenty of loot there if you wanted to go for it. It would just take you longer to get through the games. One more to go. And basically my strategy is I'm going to pick up these ones that I can do very, very quickly. And if there's nothing there that I can do quickly and it's going to take a bunch of time, to be perfectly honest, I just quit out for a little while. I'll come back in an hour or so and try again. There we go. There's a little bit of dark there. Let's see what we can get. If anything at all. And anything else worth going after? Nah, not really. Alright, there we go. Now we'll build up a bunch of goblins just to keep things moving. And there we have it. In about 12 minutes, that was around, what, 625 points for the clan games. You can keep doing that. We can keep going on. We can do some of these builder-based ones that are pretty quick. The Dark Elixir isn't too bad. You can do that. You just focus on the Dark Elixir. With your queen, you can go find a bunch of low-level kings and just pop on them and take care of them really quickly. So you got lots of options. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Alright, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.